I'm assuming, I haven't been in Iran for a very long time, but I'm assuming if you're in a distress situation and you're, whatever it is, whatever distress situation you are going to be strengthened by other people being on your side. So I think it's very positive that when they see, if people see it around, I don't know if they see it or not, if they see this stuff in Iran, they might feel strengthened and give them a hope, Thank you.
پلیس خوشحال بودن از OPP تا تورنتو پلیس، همه پلیس که داشتن نگاه میکردن و همه دیدین یونیورسیتی اونیو خیلی پلیس اومدن بیرون، سو میخواستن دست با هم دیگه بزنیم و خود شما. Let's clap for all of you. خیلی مهمه و من خیلی ممنونم که همه دارین نشون بدین به خارجی ها، به کانادایی ها چقدر ایرانیان آدم خوب هستن و فقط پیس میخوایم. و دیگه همین میخواستم بگم و امروز میدونین که پرزیدنت ترامپ توی داووس هست و میبینن که پرایم مینیستر کارنی شاید همون کنار ما اونقدر بار نمیسته. اینا دیگه ترس دارن بیشتر از چین و خودمون میدونین که کشور چین خیلی داره رژیم ایران کمک میکنه. این بچه های ما که تهران که دارن میکشنشون با این از پول چین میاد. سو خوشحالم که همتون اینو میدونین کی پشت ما هست کی پشت ما نیست. خب هنوز این کشور ما کانادا هست و خیلی ممنونیم که پلیس ما رو کمک میکنن و میدونن ما کدوم طرف وای میستیم. مرسی از همتون. Yes, and it's not many people know much about the Persian diaspora, but we, for decades, those of us who lived in Canada for a long time, we've been coming out, rallying in front of Mel Lastman Square, and it's beautiful to see the more and more of you are coming out. Time is so sensitive. The regime could fall in days, in weeks, but this momentum is so important we maintain because the international community is watching, not just in Canada, but in the United States and in European Union countries and NATO. We're going to have more events, even bigger events, with other political leaders, from ambassadors and other politicians that have come previously. Minister Michael Parsa, he's attended consistently, and we're so grateful for his support. We're thankful for him, and we're just grateful for Shahzada's backing. We're grateful for our king, who also supports these events that we're putting together. And thank you for listening to his direction and standing in front of the consulate and demonstrating in a peaceful manner that we want to see military action. This regime will not leave through diplomacy. Unfortunately, you cannot negotiate with a terrorist. So I thank you all for pushing for the right policies that need to be enforced. And every one of you go on social media, you post about this. It's so critical. We see a sign saying responsibility to protect for Iran. Do you all want responsibility to protect R2P? Yes! Yes! What does that mean? The West has to look after peaceful people. We are imprisoned by the Islamic regime. So the West has a responsibility, and Canada has played a part in creating R2P. So we would hope that the Prime Minister of Canada would also designate that, not just designating IRGC as a terror organization, but recognizing that the time is ticking, the time is slipping, and there's every moment that passes, another person could possibly lose their life. I know all of you have family in Iran, as do I. You're all taking a risk to come out here and show your face, but now's the time. There's no turning back. We can only go forward. So thank you so much. I want to give the microphone to Solarjan.
No. So I'm just a bit sick, but we have to keep fighting, and this is what we're going to do all the way to the end. So bear with me, okay? We are gathered here today to finish what our Iranian compatriots started in the streets of Iran. For more than 2 weeks, they shouted, and unfortunately the media censored. Their blood is still on the streets, even as the regime tries to wash it away. A digital and a military curfew is in place. But make no mistake, there's also a media curfew in place. Right now in Iran, the Islamic Republic has imposed a digital blackout. The internet is shut down. Social media is blocked, messaging apps, nothing works. Obviously not because of technical problems, but to silence people, to silence our voices, to hide violence, to isolate a nation from the world, while peaceful protesters are met with arrest, torture, and bullets. A digital blackout is a weapon the regime is using right now against the people of Iran. And this does not only affect the people inside Iran, it directly affects Iranians outside, the students right here on the campus. It affects the young people sitting in the classroom, writing exams, trying to survive. Students who cannot reach their families, who do not know if their parents are safe, who refresh their phones every hour, waiting for a message that may never come. Many Iranian students rely on their families back home for tuition, for rent, for food, for survival. With banking restrictions, everything is restricted. Obviously, money cannot be sent. Students are suddenly facing financial problems due to the crisis going on right here on the campus. And this is a problem we all face as Iranians abroad. And this is all while we are facing this terror of living, fearing that our loved ones may already be dead. I have a friend, this is one example, and this is not a statistics. It's a human being whose sister has disappeared. They haven't heard from her. No call, no message, no confirmation of life or death. My friends, this is what suffocation looks like. Students abroad are suffocating. Families inside Iran are suffocating. And the world, through censorship and distortion, is tightening that grip. And make no mistake, this fight we're having right now, this is a fight for freedom. Fight, fight, fight! Fight, fight, fight! Fight for freedom! A fight by the Iranian people whose blood is on the streets as we speak, while tens of thousands are imprisoned and hundreds of thousands of families are mourning. We are all mourning right now, and we are in the middle of a war. What we're witnessing here, my friends, is unprecedented genocide. It is unprecedented in the history of our country for sure, But even in this rough region we call the Middle East, just think about it. We have lived through the crimes of Saddam Hussein in Iraq, Bashar al-Assad in Syria, Gaddafi in Libya. But never have we seen this level of killing in such a short period of time. Confirmed death tolls have already passed 20,000, and at my sources in Iran, inside Iran, put the number at 37,000 and rising. And some speak of real high figures. And let me be absolutely clear. 90% of this figure happened in a matter of 2 days only. And let me be absolutely clear what those 2 days were. These were the days when our leader, the Crown Prince, Reza Pahlavi, called the nation to stand up and rise to support the people who had been in the streets for 10 days already. Guys, this is not a coincidence. This is where I want to speak directly to some voices on the left, especially those who are still censoring the chants coming from Iran because they're uncomfortable. They're uncomfortable hearing "Long live the Shah." And let me be very clear. Let me just communicate with you guys what that chant means. People were killed with those words on their lips, so we owe it to them. We owe it to them. Even if we are not monarchists, whatever we are, we owe it to them. So let me just explain what chant is about. From somebody who hasn't been a monarchist for most of my life, let me just be very clear to you so that you can communicate. I'm appealing to your humanity. Just bear with me. This chant is not a call for dictatorship. This chant is not about necessarily restoring a monarchy. This is not about nostalgia. This chant is about national identity. This is about our territorial integrity. This is about everything that our nation's history stands for. Guys, our history has been twisted times and times by those academics that are mostly on the left, and now I want to appeal to your humanity. We don't want division. Division means more death, means the second genocide. So listen to me. I'm appealing to your humanity. Those of you on this campus, who most of you, like me in the past, belong to the camp of the left, please bear with me. When people chant the name of Reza Pahlavi, they do so because they have shown himself, he has shown himself to be the only figure capable of carrying the nation through this toughest, most difficult moment in our history. That is why. Not that they are trying to pursue some political agenda. This is not about scoring points, political points. So why? Because the so-called reformists, with whom I personally have a history with, out of goodwill, but what do? They turn out to be a complete fraud. Every time they appropriated our chants, like back in 2022 Women Life Freedom Movement, and in previous deadly protests, every time they served their own master, Khamenei, who has gathered in himself every sin that every dictator in the Middle East has so far shown to be perpetrating, and the reformists were complicit in that. So guys, this time the people have put their trust elsewhere. And let me be absolutely clear, supporting Reza Pahlavi, it's not about republicanism or monarchism. It is exactly about our national fight for freedom, for individual rights and territorial integrity. So that claim that the media is making, especially state-sponsored media in the US, in Canada, in the UK and elsewhere, it is a distortion of our narrative. Guys, we must ensure that this moment remains open to all political ideologies. So once again, to those on the left, you must stop, please stop mischaracterizing this uprising as a narrow, exclusionary, factional one, because this distortion only helps this Nazi regime to justify more atrocities. But let me also speak to those ones on the right. We have to be open to all political ideologies. No more fight other than the fight that we have with this Nazi regime. Guys, this flag, the Lion and Sun flag, it is not about friction, it's about our national identity. Without this, we cannot simply overcome this regime. My friends, again, I'm appealing to your humanity, because we need this unity to overcome the biggest challenge in our history. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being hyperbolic. This is the statistics on a per day basis. Our massacre is comparable to the Holocaust. This is an Iranian Holocaust, and it is far more brutal than one Bashar al-Assad. Bashar al-Assad, guys, for 6 months killed a few thousand people, but nowhere near what we are hearing from inside Iran. And it is being, obviously because of the internet blackout, being hidden from the face of the world. So don't be a culprit. The media has to talk about this. We are mourning. We are mourning. I personally feel responsible. I've been in touch with all those people in the streets of Iran. I told them to go to the streets if they don't feel safe. I told them to just go next to their doorsteps in their own alley. That would be safe. And once in a while, where some message pops up out of that blackout, they tell me they shot us right at our doorstep. This Nazi regime. And of course our fight is not finished. The baton has passed to us, the Iranians outside Iran. We might be exhausted, we might be warning, but we have to be their voice. And we will fight this to the end. And very briefly, what is responsibility to protect? If you feel uncomfortable talking about intervention, I'll tell you, intervention, responsibility to protect is an international law obligation. In Kosovo, it worked. In Bosnia, it worked. It stopped a genocide, a massacre. In Rwanda, people failed to act. And hundreds of thousands, millions died. And I compared the numbers, guys. We are not headed in a hopeful direction if you don't act. A second genocide in the prisons of Iran is on the way, and we need to stop it. So R2P, 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 R2P. Anyone who casts doubts on intervention now, anyone who claims that it is too complicated, anyone who distorts our narrative, Make no mistake, they're whitewashing the Islamic narrative, the Islamic Republic, and they are being complicit. And let me finish by this. By doing so, they're actively helping this regime preparing for the second genocide. And these are the same people who enable Assad, who killed 500,000 people. This regime is willing to kill millions. If this is their start, how would they want to end? We won't allow for them to do that. We put our trust in this man, and we believe in responsibility to protect. Responsibility to protect. It is not about who is going to be, who is going to protect, whether it's Trump, whether you hate him or you love him. It's an international law obligation. It's not about who is going to protect. It's not about whom we are going to protect. So the only thing that stops them from this credible intervention is you guys, and we won't allow this to happen. So, I appeal again to your humanity and to the students who cannot reach their parents, families waiting for a phone, Iranians abroad who are watching their country bleed in silence. Help us. Stop the next genocide, because if you don't, the blood will not only be on the regime's hands, but it will be in your hand. I'm appealing to your humanity. Help us stop the second genocide. R2B! R2B! Javid Shah! Javid Shah! Javid Shah! Javid Shah! Javid Shah!
Thank you so much, Big Dealer John. مرسی برای سپیچ شما. ما خواستیم زود بگیم اگه سوشال میدیا دارین دستتو بذار بالا. اگه میدونم که هوا سرده، خب خیلی کمک میکنه. هر تیمه که پس میکنه اپورتونیتی هست که بذارین تو اخبار که ببینن چقدر دوستان دارن میان بیرون، که تو چشم شاهزاده بیاد، تو چشم پرزیدنت ترامپ بیاد. همه الان تو دعواس هستن. اگه نگاه کنن سوشال میدیا میبینن پر هست از همتون. تو خیلی ممنونیم اگه سرکیلیت کنیم تو سوشال میدیا. و دوستامون زود میخواستم بگم دوستامون که الای هستن، یهودی ها و از هنگ کنگ دیدیم این هفته پیش خیلی اینسپیریشن درست کردیم. دوستامون از کشورها که رژیم ایران داره خرابکاری میکنه همه داره نگاه میکنن. So شما inspiration هستین. Just quickly in English, I want to say that our allies are watching. Those who aren't as bold as the Persian diaspora are watching. Our friends in the Jewish diaspora, our friends in the Hong Kong Chinese community that feel a lot of pressure. They're all watching, and an amazing work Solar, Jonathan, and the whole team with Cyrus, the great group. It's amazing that we are inspiring the world, because it's not just the great snake in Iran, it's the other, the bear, the dragon, having کشورهای مشکل دارن. So اگه از ایران میتونیم این problem رو حل کنیم و از دنیا میتونه خیلی بهتر بشه. مرسی از همگی. میگم به سلام جان.
King Reza Pahlavi! King Reza Pahlavi!
King Reza Pahlavi!
King Reza Pahlavi!
King Reza Pahlavi!
King Reza Pahlavi! King Reza Pahlavi!
همونجوری که همتون میدونین الان امید ما فقط یک نفره، رضا پهلوی. خانم گوگوش همیشه برای پدر ایشون یه آهنگی رو میخوندن. منم امروز میخوام این آهنگ رو تقدیم کنم به شاه جدیدمون کینگ رضا پهلوی. تون کوه بلندی که سر تا غروره، کشیده سر به خورشید غریب و بیابوره، تو تنها حیاته که گاهی برای خستگی هم تو میدونی چی میگم، تو گوش میدی به حرفام، به چشم من، به چشم من تو اون کوهی پر غروری بی نیازی با شکوهی، طعم بارون بوی دریا رنگ کوهی، تو همون اوج غریب قله هایی، تو دلت فریاد اما بی صدایی، تو دلت فریاد اما بی صدایی.
Thank you so much. So, our chants have two parts, okay? I'm gonna say something, you go with Iran. For example, freedom for Iran, okay? Internet for Iran, okay? Let's go. Internet! For Iran! Internet! For Iran! Freedom! For Iran! Freedom! For Iran! Justice! For Iran! Justice! For Iran! R2P! For Iran! R2P! For Iran! Justice! For Iran! Internet! For Iran! Internet! For Iran! Justice! For Iran! Freedom! For Iran! Thank you so much. Now our alternative. Let's go. For Iran! Alternative 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 for Iran! Thank you so much. Let's go. Freedom! Justice! Justice! Freedom! Freedom! Internet! Internet! Justice! Justice! R2P! 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 Freedom! 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 Justice! 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 Freedom! Freedom! Thank you so much. And who is our alternative? Amazing! Alternative for Iran? Louder! Alternative for Iran? Alternative for Iran? Alternative for Iran? Alternative for Iran? Thank you so much. Yeah. Trump, let's go. Trump, act now. Trump, act now. Trump, act now. Trump, act now. Faster. Trump, act now. 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 Freedom! 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 Internet! Justice! 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 R2P! 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 Thank you so much. این آخرین نبرده. این آخرین نبرده. جاوید شاه جاوید شاه جاوید شاه بگو. 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 جاوید شاه جاوید شاه جاوید شاه. حالا این آخرین نبرده. پهلوی برمیگرده. 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 Thank you. هم آخون کفن می شود، هم وطن وطن می شود. هم آخون کفن می شود، هم وطن وطن می شود. مرسی مرسی از هم. جاوید شاه جاوید شاه جاوید شاه جاوید شاه جاوید شاه جاوید شاه بگو. جاوید شاه جاوید شاه جاوید شاه جاوید شاه جاوید شاه جاوید شاه بگو. 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 جاوید شاه جاوید شاه جاوید شاه. راه نجات وطن راه نجات وطن. حالا اینو انگلیسیش هم بگیم که چیزه. نگاه کن، من میگم make Iran، شما میگین great again. اوکی؟ make Iran great again. 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 Thank you. Now Miga Miga, you're gonna say Pahlavi, okay? Miga Miga Pahlavi. 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 Make Iran great again. 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 Make Iran great again.
We don't want Iran to be another Rwanda. Okay, whatever has happened, you have come to know what the Islamic Republic is capable of. Now you have to make sure that they don't go all the way, because they taught Assad. These people were the mentors of Bashar al-Assad in Syria. They're capable of much more than Syria. Unless the head of the state is cut. I appeal to your humanity on the left, because you are honestly creating a lot of problems for us, and we don't know, we are suffocating as a result of that. Thank you so much.
Be
our
right side of the history.
Be on the right side of history. Right or left, be our voice. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's go. Finish.
Okay, I don't have to.
مرگ سفاسه توفان نفرمان مرگ سفاسه مرگ سفاسه تا آخون کفن نشود تا آخون نشود هم آخون کفن می شود هم وطن می شود هم آخون کفن می شود هم وطن می شود